we will change the rules. That's why you cannot save in dollars. That's why we cannot coexist in a fiat currency system. And so this is these guys changing the rules. They're going to go after Powell. They're going to pump Bitcoin and stablecoins. They're going to change the rules. Those are my predictions. Now, this idea, let me move my head so I can read this full tweet here. This idea that Bitcoin is becoming strategic to the US government is starting to pick up steam. I have put forward an argument the Trump admin wants Bitcoin to act as a liquidity sponge to limit the impact of their grow our way out strategy. We've been talking about this on the Jack Mallers show for quite some time. Now, this is a fascinating way to look at it. This is the federal government current receipts in blue and Bitcoin in red. And the idea is the higher Bitcoin goes up, one, it acts as a sponge. So limit the impact of grow their way out, meaning run it hot, lower interest rates, lots of liquidity. In theory, that's highly inflationary. But if all of that liquidity concentrates into things like stablecoins and Bitcoin, then it's very limiting to how much eggs will go up in price, how much gas will go up in price. Can we somehow limit certain aspects of inflation at the margin? Now, I don't think that that's going to be possible. I think inflation is a natural response to the creation of new currency units, but we'll see. But the notion that Bitcoin is very beneficial to the US government, it acts as a liquidity sponge, it helps debase the dollar against something neutral, gold and Bitcoin. We've talked about this over and over and over and over again. And now we also know that Bitcoin has some correlation to the federal government current receipts, meaning this: Bitcoin makes people rich, and then those people end up getting a house, getting a boat, getting a college degree, getting a vacation, and they pay taxes on those capital gains. Now, you can now borrow against your Bitcoin with Strike. I haven't sold a Bitcoin since, but this idea is starting to get popular, guys. This idea is starting to get popular. This administration is clearly very focused on Bitcoin, very focused on finding new marginal lenders to this country. And now we're starting to see correlations between the federal government current receipts and Bitcoin's price.